All right, everybody. Welcome back. Today we are actually going to progress the plot. Who would have ever thought that this day would come, where I would actually go and begin to progress the plot? Currently, it is just myself, but I'm sure many others will eventually turn up to say their hellos. If not, that's fine. I can try to be somewhat entertaining and fail. But that's fine. Everything's fine. Aside from that, it's been a pretty good time. Last time we did the final of the available DLC maps. And so that took us like 3 hours because I'm still trying to figure out some of the things in this game, and by that I mean I didn't do too well, which might be a bit of an understatement considering one map took 3 hours, which is only supposed to take like an hour maybe, but that's fine. We have fun. That's what matters. All right, let's see what we have for spawns. They all disappear. Now they come back. Alright. Alright. And then there's there. Watch the cutscene and see how that goes.
With Emblem Corin added to our ranks, each country's rings have been collected.
Right. No more rings in the wild. Between us and Sombron, they've all been taken.
Let's consider the situation. There are 5 emblems on our side. Lyn, Lucina, Ike, Byleth, and now Corin.
Meanwhile, the Fell Dragon's got 7 in his grubby claws. Most of them are old allies. Marth, Sigurd, Celica, Micaiah, Leaf, and Roy. As well as another emblem ring his forces stole from Lethos, the Azure Twins.
To gather all 12, we will need to face the enemy directly.
Are you proposing we invade Elusia?
Yes.
Returning to Elusia
Yes.
already.
Yes.
Yeah, that's gotta be complicated.
Indeed.
It's time for invasion.
But that aside,
Welcome.
invading Elusia
Welcome. You
now
didn't miss
would
a
be
whole
a
lot there,
mistake.
BB.
They have a clear advantage. 7 emblems to our 5.
The worst case scenario is that
I was
they
just
steal
telling
more of our
the
rings.
audience that
That's what
they were actually going to
concerns me.
progress the plot
If
for
that
once.
happens, we can abandon all hope of defeating the Fell Dragon.
But the longer we wait to attack, the more likely it is they'll attack us.
It's best that we strike first. One never wants to be on the wrong end of an ambush.
But we're not ready to take the offensive. Rockin' a hard place, huh?
Pardon the interruption.
Oh, hey, Vander still exists.
Vander,
Yeah.
what is it?
Word from the port of Solm. A number of warships were spotted on the horizon. Judging from the crests on their sails, they appear to be Elusian vessels.
They're attacking the Queendom again?
No. In fact, the fleet sails toward Firinair.
My kingdom.
We'd better take a look for ourselves.
Let's head to the Azure Coast. It's near the border, and it's got a clear view of the sea.
Awaken my master's lines so we know who's gonna show up.
Smooth sailing. At this rate, we'll be the first ones in Firinae.
I really like Marnie
would seem
as
so.
like an aesthetic.
Wonder why Zephia told us to go ahead. Our orders are to kill everyone we see, right? With this kind of head start,
Actual
think of the
lolicon
body count we can
Catra,
get.
yeah,
We'll
up
be
in here.
heroes.
No.
Seems
No,
like
that's
Zephia's
not true.
really taken a shine to us, don't you think, Mavia?
As in,
I do not
Gothic
particularly
Lolita.
care.
Like, that's her
I have
outfit
my
design,
orders,
right?
And I will follow them.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
See, this is why I can't stand you. You never praise me, and you're no fun at all. I thought Chris was bad. At least he's not the boringest man in the world.
I mean, You know, someone who
Lady
wouldn't find
Sir
this
Moggy.
guy boring.
You got
Oh
something
man,
to
that soldier's
report?
got drip.
2 soldiers have deserted the fleet.
Perhaps they had reservations about the current strategy.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Leave 'em be.
probably.
We'll catch up later and beat the daylights out of them.
But they took an emblem ring.
What?
Oh
Explain.
no!
As a precaution, we kept each ring on a separate
I'm
ship
guessing
in the
he's
fleet.
like
These
a wyvern
soldiers
guy,
attacked the guard
maybe,
on
or a
watch
griffin rider.
and
I don't
stole
know.
the ring of the
I'm
Azure
going with
Twins.
Wyvern
Warships are
Rider.
already in pursuit.
Is it just
We
the
will
shoulder
take chase
pads?
as well. The ring
Yeah,
must be
those
They got
usually
like, they got like that
tend to be at
aerodynamic
close,
look to them.
These
Whereas like
soldiers,
the paladins
their
and stuff like that all
names?
seem to have like
Rosado and
pauldrons, like our
Goldmere.
boy there has.
Princess Hortensia's retainers? I thought those two were behaving themselves lately.
No longer, it seems. Do we know where they went?
They were headed to Solm by Wyvern.
All right. Turn this ship around. Take us to the coast of Solm. Ugh. We were in the lead. Those two are in heaps of trouble.
It was an inside job.
We're in Solm now. I think it's safe to say we lost them.
Perhaps we should pause for a moment then. I'm sure your wyvern needs to rest her wings.
Good idea. Let's take a breather and then start looking
Rosato's
for
hair
Hortensia.
looks really weird from the back.
We have to make sure she gets the ring of the Azure Twins.
It's because it's
Indeed.
Defying physics.
yeah, it's kind of that, or he just uses a lot of hairspray slash starch of some sort.
Let's seize them! Is a few minutes rest really too much to ask?
Let's get out of here, Goldmary.
Yeah, the rigging on it is really
Nice
weird.
mole.
Yeah. It's got like, if I had to guess, it has like 3 or 4 bones and like, I don't know how to, like, do you know how you like fold a bed sheet like 3 times or whatever? Like there's just like, you fold it and then fold
That's
over.
an Illusian fleet, all right.
Yeah.
And it does
I'm
look to
assuming
be
his
headed toward
hair's
Firene.
modeled kind of
We
like
have to get there
the
before they
bottom
do.
quarter is all connected
That'd
to
be
a bone.
nice, but look.
And then
got
the
Illusian
middle is all
soldiers on the
connected to
beach.
another bone, and then
You
the
wanna
top,
attack
like
again,
that's actually
huh?
connected to his
I'll
like
give you a
top
good
of his head
old-fashioned
is all
Solmic
connected to a
welcome.
bone. Just by the
That's
way,
not
it's
enough
moving.
troops for an invasion. It looks more like
It's
a search
weird because,
party.
like, there are
Divine
girls
one.
with long hair and they
There's a
don't look
wyvern coming
nearly as
this way.
odd.
No, that's the
They must
thing.
have spotted us. Everyone, at
It's a
the
wig.
ready.
Hold on! Rosado? Goldmary!
Time to get 2 more.
What is
characters.
this? Game Boy
Hortensia,
Rescue?
You're not hurt, are you? I was so
What is this? A
worried.
crossover
Not
episode?
as worried as I was! Oh, I'm so happy you two are alive!
Nice to see you and your retainers back together again.
Oh, I didn't notice she gets a little golden thing around her when
The
she
Divine
moves.
Dragon, watch out!
Put that away, Rosado! I'm on the Divine Dragon side now. My sister is too.
Oh yeah, her whole outfit's
Princess
flashier
Ivy
now
as
in
well.
her promoted outfit.
If you're being held against your will, blink 3 times.
I swear, it's not
That's
like
still
that.
one of the funniest
I
lines in this
wanted to
game.
join them, so I did.
Well, at least
I
in
made
like the
this
main
choice
story.
for Illusia. Question is, as my retainers and my friends, will you join me?
All right.
Oh no, what's the
If
401k
this is what
like?
you want, then it's what I
Seriously,
want
like look at
Whatever
her and these
banner
shakes.
you're
It's
under,
just
I will defend it with all my might.
Good. I knew I could count on you two.
to. Divine One, sorry for drawing my weapon on you.
also it's got clipping issues.
Here,
But then again, a lot of the
this is
people with long
yours.
hair have that.
Is this?
Girl Lear especially
The
because she
ring
has
of the
long
Azure
hair
Twins.
and a cape.
We stole it from the ship we were on. Thank you.
Good go.
I prefer borrowed without
I
intent
hope
to
my
return.
dazzling abilities do not blind you.
This is just what we needed. Restore calm. Emblem of the sacred.
Oh boy.
I wonder who this is.
Finally, I am returned to your side. My name is Erica. I raise my sword in hopes that peace will come to this world at last.
I know we can depend on you, Erica. Now,
Much
which
like
of
we
you
can
should I give this
pretend on-
ring to? You're both to
Depend
thank
on
for bringing her
Ephraim
here.
never being relevant.
You ought to give it to Rosado. Rosado flew us here. He was instrumental in our escape.
You
I've,
were too, Gold Mary.
I've never met this
but
ring in
there's
my
no time
life.
to argue, is there? Lend me the ring and my arms. I'll do my part.
It's settled.
You know,
Here
for
you
someone
are,
who's a
Rosado.
raging narcissist,
Finally.
that
This is where
was
those
rather
thieves
humble.
ran off to, right?
By all accounts, yes. Now we sniff them out.
Alright.
So let's look at our units. Finally have another flyer on the team. Well,
Yeah, one that might
outside
be
of-
somewhat useful.
I mean, I don't think Chloe was not useful, although she does have the typical, you know, I'm a Pegasus Knight. My chances of me not leveling strength are too high sometimes. Haha. Hey, a village. So there's one of the people we gotta beat. Beach, beach. Yeah.
What's the group warp one?
I don't know. Maybe it's something you get later, or maybe it's like a something that's attached to an emblem. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
So, unlike some other characters, I actually do remember what these characters have for skills. Personal skills, because you've had to fought them before, but
Yeah.
when fighting male units, they get lower hit when fighting
Moments ago,
Gold
the
Mary,
beach
and I
was
think they
dry.
have lower
Now the water is up to my
avoid.
ankles. The tide here
When
seems
fighting
to
Rosado.
rise and fall at a moment's notice. Try to keep me on dry land, will you? I'd hate to be stuck tromping around in the water.
Meanwhile, she starts in the water.
Literally starts in the water, yeah.
Ready and able.
So, battle theme still grooving.
Gotcha.
I think this is like this guy wants you to be the. Oh, well, you just do that, I guess.
I've got nothing to spare.
You know, that guy was supposed to be your tutorial on using the Erica ring, but never mind then.
Here comes the tutorial now.
It's cuter for sure, but by the looks of it, theirs might be tougher.
Worry not, Rosado. With my power, you can punch through even the hardiest foe's defenses. You may also call upon my twin brother's abilities if you like.
Oh, all right, yeah, she does get a rapier in Sacred Stones like as her starter weapon. I remember that. And then you have her kill all the enemies on her in the prologue, and then she levels up, and then eventually she just doubles everything if you just give her a steel sword. Or maybe I just got lucky.
It was foretold.
Me, right?
Jesus.
You're going down.
I love that crit so much.
I won't
That
let
crit
this get in my
animation is
head.
so good.
Yeah.
Like the jumping.
Heroes
stab.
having some of the best crits. It's serious tradition, really.
Yanaka here.
Alright, Inaka's technically a flyer sometimes.
Yeah, if I use her ability, because Camilla is broken as hell.
Grace
Yeah.
and skill.
Just give more movement, Forehead. What more could you possibly
Where we
ask
headed?
for?
Just win, Cole.
Oh! He just starts with a spear. Okay.
No, he's got the the enemy has the spear. I'm pretty sure. Oh,
Oh,
no,
he's got-
Oh no! Maybe you're right. Yeah, he just straight up has the spear.
Yeah.
Here goes.
Off I go.
Your orders, please.
I smell gold.
Oh. Levin sword.
Yeah, it's fine.
Meanwhile, Lapis will solo this entire fortress by herself. Just
Yeah,
pay no mind.
because they're not even going to move on top of the building.
Man. Oh, there's a thief, I guess, going for the village. Or bandit or whatever.
Making her a hero was such a good choice.
Yeah, it's really worked it paid off for you. She's like stupid fast too. I guess that's why a lot of people try to push her towards
Me first.
Swordmaster. Swordmasters and their speed things.
Yep.
And again, I feel like making her a Swordmaster would make her mean she'd had even worse noodle arm problems. Oh, she actually just kills that
If
guy.
I may.
Yeah.
You would think being a promoted Pegasus they would have better resistance than that, but
No.
oh well.
No.
Thanks for the business.
Guess not then.
Where do you think we What do you think this is? Fire Emblem 7?
I mean the plot's too coherent to be Fire Emblem 7. Or at least a lot of people say the plot of FE7 is bad. I don't know.
It's okay.
I,
There's a lot of nostalgia for it because it's the first Fire
Were
Emblem,
you
right?
raised by wolves?
yeah.
Or quote-unquote first Fire Emblem.
First Fire Emblem outside of Japan. You know. Who knows what Japan cares about? I assume Marth, otherwise they wouldn't push him so hard.
Oh my! You can die now. I could use
Okay.
a hot spring.
I take it she's hero as well.
Yeah, she's a hero by default. I believe she's spear sword hero, like Lapis currently is as well. So, I don't even have to reclass her to do that. She's also apparently got like the highest base defense growth in the game or something crazy.
Really?
It's like, yeah, I think it's something crazy like 50% or something.
Ready yourself.
Or like, if she's not the highest, she's pretty dang close. And so, apparently she can just turn into a total wall if she wants. Gotta love warp strats.
Yep. I really should be abusing warp way more than I have been neglecting to.
I mean, you know, what do you think this is, Thracia?
Literally 1% chance to hit. If he hits, I'll be so mad.
If you want to end stream if he hits, I won't blame you.
Made quick work of that.
Man, she's so cool.
So at least the village is safe now. So that can be done whenever you want, really. LOL, ETA, LOL, gonna kill something.
Allow me.
Please die.
My apologies.
Well, she did say please.
Can't argue with that.
Thank you.
Can't quite follow up yet.
Pretty weak.
Meanwhile, ETA, LOL.
Direct me.
And people are like, oh, she's so bad, I drop her, huh? Like, did you ever even give ETA stat boosters or anything? I don't remember.
This time, victory was mine.
I want to say yes on something like Dex or something like that.
Yeah, might have been Dex.
But I've only been giving out my stat boost doubles. So I haven't even been giving out like
I mean, like, you're not like super babying her or anything, like being her own devil. She's performed
I'm sorry you
fine.
had to see that. Give me an order. You're done for.
Nailed it.
Oh, less damage from lances. That's convenient right around here.
If I may.
Thank you.
Just casual 70-something damage.
Yeah, just casual nuking.
How many turns until the war comes up? Is it next turn or?
I think one more turn.
Sorry about that.
You get a lot of mileage out of that hero spear.
Yeah.
Oh hey, someone Lapis doesn't immediately murder.
I'm okay. You're going down.
Problem solved.
Just win, lol.
So how many crits did that Lapis this map? Like,
I think
it's
this
like
is
the third one,
third
right?
or fourth. Yeah.
Am I so
Something
unreliable?
absolutely silly like that.
Yeah, it seems legit. Oh well, if first you don't succeed, try again.
Here we go.
Oh, this guy just... There's a ton of dodge, apparently.
Don't worry,
Avoid.
I'm fine.
I'll go first.
Well, at least Seedall can help us. As I confirmed, Dancer's a special class, so no surprises there.
Yeah, I figured it was.
Need help?
I can still do more.
Surely reclassing your Dancer can only be a good idea, right?
Yeah, of course.
Man, that oversized lizard had a lot of range.
Go ahead.
It's funny that they buff poison to actually do something, and still no one uses the poison cure to actually cure poison.
I know. Well, poison cure, it's just good.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just a vulnerary that also cures poison.
Yeah.
Like,
There's literally no downside to using it.
I don't think there's any concoctions in this game now that I think about it. We would have encountered one by now, right?
I would think so.
Because I know we've seen elixirs a couple times, like... 25%, by the way.
Yep.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Our foes are strong.
And I'm guessing if Gold Mary wasn't on that fort right there,
they probably would have spawned out.
Yeah. I mean, if I were a betting man.
Knowing how Fire Emblem games go, I would 100% agree with you.
That helps.
Just grinding XP for Jean. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, not like these guys are particularly scary.
All in a day's work. Serves you right.
Oh. Well, that's not particularly scary. Because he has... If he attacks, you get to attack first, so...
Ready.
Yeah, I saw those troops on the shore. Be careful, all right?
Well, she didn't seem very worried.
No.
Yes?
I won't waste this chance.
And another one.
Don't waste my time.
Crits are real, man. The crits are real.
I will protect everyone.
Okay.
Sorry about
So I think Lapis gets MVP this map. And if not, I'm not sure how she doesn't.
That was eye-opening.
Good job, Lily. And another one. Gonna go for a 3-peat.
Yep, going for
That was eye-opening.
Oh, that's mildly concerning. Oh wait, no.
Nope.
Because she, right, yeah. I forgot how the axe works with smash weapons. But yeah, that was just suicide. I mean, that gets you pretty close. But,
yeah.
Not close enough.
I cannot allow this.
Oh, hey, there's the guy. Oh. Oh, that's easy then. I think you had to kill this with your regular magic getting up close. I don't think there's... Are there any enemies near the guy if you go in with Ivy?
I don't think so.
I think there's one flyer, but I don't think it's anything that she's gonna immediately die to.
Unforgivable.
Magic +1, res +1. Nice. And once again, Lapis will just sit here and get attacked by somebody and probably crit them in response.
All right.
Oh yeah, I forgot these guys were up here. I am enemy mage knight.
This is it! I'm not afraid anymore.
I threw his book in the water like a real Goldie would.
LOL. Just give your one unit a zillion gross and he'll perform. Man, I'm disappointed that the higher level like dodge for martial masters and just punching whatever the thrown projectile is.
just punch the problem away.
Look what
Yeah.
you made me do.
Nice tomahawk.
That must have hurt.
Yeah. Getting beaten to death sounds like it hurts. I mean, I have no first-hand experience, but that's the thing I'm really tempted to try. Reaver's auto kill, I guess. Or
I won't quit.
anyone else, really.
Why do we repeat our mistakes?
Guess that's an Eric quote. Oh, being in the water reduces your avoid by like a lot. Oh well.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's gonna die. Probably. Honestly, this is the smoothest we've been on a map in a while.
I'll do it.
It's almost like the optional maps are way harder.
Yeah, imagine that.
Can't relate.
Skill issue.
There's work to do. I'm sweating.
Choose? The splash. I don't think you're getting that one back, Goldmare, I gotta tell you.
Right.
I'll have to up my weights.
Oh, that splash was great.
Surprised you missed 264% in a row. Like, that's not likely.
That's
It's not zero, it's also not likely.
Tell me what to do.
Yanaka here.
Are there any enemies left besides? Oh. Oh. Yep.
Gotta get the more reinforcements though, you know?
Oh, hey. Once again, John just beats them to death at this point.
I need to be more diligent.
I imagine if you forged whatever he's wearing. Jeez, that hit. Never mind then.
I'll take it.
We hit those, I guess.
64% chance, miss.
39% though, easy. Oh, wow. Careful though, her axe is effective against
Came here
flyers.
to hunt a couple thieves. What are you punks doing here? You're nothing!
For Lucia.
Oh wow, exact lethal.
You're nothing! Beaten by
Hell
a
yeah,
bunch
Louis.
of weaklings. Fine. We'll call it even. Next time, though, you're dead. Super duper dead.
Oh, Marnie, she tries so hard. Oh, free Master Seal. Do we have anyone who needs promoting still?
Probably.
It's no use.
Oh, wow, he just...
I should have guessed Hortensia's retainers would seek your forces out. I have failed.
Three damage, lol. Yeah, I don't think Mavier's sticking around long, you gotta tell ya.
Time to finish the job. Winning!
Fine by me. My goodness, how awful!
Man, I sure hope Anna doesn't double you, buddy. You're in for a... Yeah.
You're done for.
Yeah, I'm sure to cast Meteor like 1,000 times. Just win.
On a horse, too. Just win. And now you can give cocaine to your small child. Shocking.
Who would have ever seen that coming?
Not me.
Not me.
Not like she crit like 5-6 times.
6 billion. crit damage.
The crit rate's got to be lying. There's no way you hit that many crits that are 10% in a row without a kill.
Soldiers have fled. Marnie and Mavi are too. Now we can head to Firene.
Yes, right away. If those ships made landfall, then my people are in danger.
Man, remember when we were using Alfred?
No. Not at all.
Oh, yeah, it's plot and dialogue. I do like how they're nicely color-coded for our convenience. That's a lot of nuts. You know, I wonder if you let the thief get here and mess up the house, if the lady would still be hanging around here. Yeah.
I don't know. My guess would be no.
Yeah, but I also don't expect people to actually put effort into their video games, so.
Hello.
I'm sorry if my presence makes your other allies upset. God.
Indeed.
Oh, there's another cat.
But I don't want cats. I don't want cats.
That cool breeze. Lovely, isn't it? Almost a shame we'll arrive in Firene soon.
I'm surprised you came with us, Sepia. You're so loyal to Papa. I figured there was no way you'd approve of this.
Oh? Well, your father is my master. But lately his orders have been somewhat concerning.
I know exactly what you mean. He thinks nothing of killing people. I have the same blood in my veins, of course. Maybe it's natural people mistrust me.
Oh, Lady Vale.
Yeah, totally.
I heard about those awful things the Divine Dragon said. That you killed Lunera? Stole the rings? If I were you, I wouldn't believe a word of it. After hearing who your father was, the Divine Dragon probably said that to hurt your feelings.
I've decided I won't harm anyone, ever. Even if it costs me my life. So, I'm not going back to Papa. I don't want to destroy this world.
How kind-hearted of you.
If you two really want to help, then after I've cleared up this misunderstanding, will you help me find my sibling?
What a silly thing to say. You are Lord Sombron's only child. You have no brothers or sisters.
That's not true. We've met. Look at this.
How beautiful. It looks like a dragonstone.
It is a dragonstone. 1,000 years ago,
Doesn't that logo on it look
and one of
familiar?
my siblings gave it to me. I remember it well.
Isn't it the Awakening
Even though I
shield
can't stay
or
with
the shield and Awakening?
I'll
or
always
whatever?
be your friend.
Might
If
be,
you're
for
sad
all I know. I
or
thought it looked
lonely,
like the thing on
remember,
Alir's cape.
If this stone is intact, that means I'm still alive. As you can see, in all this time, it hasn't even cracked.
Man, if that's how Dragonstones work, then how come I keep
does
breaking
that
them
mean?
whenever I
It means
use...
my brother is still alive, and I'm going to find him. Perhaps with his help,
Okay, yeah,
I can
totally.
convince Papa to end this horrible war.
What? It could be anybody.
Sophia, is something wrong?
No, I'm just so moved. After we finished
The
our
evil-
business in Firene,
Look
Chris
at
and I
Chris
will
in the
help find your
background.
sibling.
Thank you.
He's having a moment.
This whole time. You two will
Oh
be
God.
Look, Lady Vayne.
This is the this kid is so stupid. Why am I'm not getting paid enough for this? God, I wish Zeffy would just do whatever sadomassochists are into to me or something or whatever. I don't know what Chris is thinking. Probably something about masochism.
Somron's children survived.
First time hearing of it.
I don't understand. They all perished in the war 1,000 years
He does shocked expression
all of them
very
except
well.
Lady Vale, who was too young to fight. I watched it happen, Gris. Watched as each and every one of them met their end. Unless... No.
What? Remember something?
It's only a hunch. But if I'm right, we may have a problem on our hands.
We may have
Good
an
thing we heard
oopsie on our
before she fell
doopsie.
asleep.
Yes. After all, once we've gotten to Firene and uncovered the truth, she will never awaken again.
Surely. She's totally not a late game unit or anything.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Totally not.
Please ignore the fact that she has a personal skill when we fought her on that one map.
Yeah. Also, that the other guy there, really does give me Tyrion vibes.
Gris?
Yeah.
I mean, if you told me Tyrion got off to people hurting him, I wouldn't not believe you.
Wait. Where's the war criminal?
Where is Sami? Yeah, Celine, it's not looking good for you guys, I gotta say.
Hey! Well then.
It's really weird that, I can just buy stealing goods now, I guess. Oh, and a better fishing rod.
Feel free to come again.
It's just weird to have the princess run the store and not Anna, because, like, I mean, I get Anna's optional, but, that's her whole thing. Well, he's not here.
No, and he's not mad at me. Doing grapes.
Maybe he's just hanging by the pool, working on his tan.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Oh, there he is. He had to spawn in.
Here we go. Maybe he just spawned halfway across the map and was just making his way to you very slowly.
It's like the snail equation.
Hey!
Oh, hey, look. Rocking that Astolfo-esque look, you know?
Yep.
Gotta have one of those.
I saw the a video on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. And it was like the twinkification of Fire Emblem, and it's like, bro, please shut the fuck
Oh, you
up.
mean the anime? Oh, I think I know the one you're thinking of, the animeification of Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Something.
Dude, it's always been anime. It's always been anime from the very beginning.
Remember that time? What was that again? What's anime from the old Fire Emblem games? Honestly, like, Pegasus Knights are pretty anime, I gotta say.
Almost all the
Just
characters are just pure anime. Like, even since the very beginning.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
always
like,
been
look at
anime.
me. I'm riding on a horse in a tiny mini skirt.
There's an item somewhere around here, and I don't know where it is. Because I see the glowing on it.
Oh. I didn't know
No.
they gave you a warning about those. Now I know.
Yeah, that's what the yellow
Thanks, loading screen.
Yeah.
I know there's one for, like, weaknesses. There's always one for that.
Yeah. Let's see if the icon is still there when I go back. It is. Okay, I'm not insane. Where I just was on the map, there's a glowing yellow light. That should indicate item.
Yo!
How's it going, Callie?
What it do, fellas?
Hi, Carly. How's it going?
Pretty good. I just I had a what's the word here? A series of quite fortunate events, actually. There's these Converse boots. They look wild, that I've been wanting for like a year, and I keep being a little bitch and like flaking on it. Like, I'll just wait until there's a sale. I'll just get them on sale, whatever. Because they're like 140, I think. And then I had a few minutes today, and so I swung by the GNC to pick up some new protein powder. And while I was there, I was like, oh, Ross is here. Let me go pop my head in and see if there's anything worth getting, because every once in a while, Ross has men's cologne for like really cheap. And I saw the boots for fucking $30, fellas.
Hell yeah! What are they? Regular price?
Here, let me post them. I got those, and then I got a pair of. They also had a pair of Nike Free RN 2018s, the Flyknits, the running shoes. I think we all know what the RN stands for.
Random number?
As in, you're gonna buy them right now.
Yeah, that's what it stands for. I did buy them right now, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I posted it in the chat.
Oh,
dude, $30. These chunky ass Converse boots.
Yeah, they look good.
The hoes definitely are gonna think I listen to modern Tyler the Creator now.
and that's all that matters.
I mean, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, it's a good thing until they find out that I only listen to old Tyler the Creator, which is a very different artist.
I am here.
Is he better or just different?
Let's take it easy. He's very different. Let me put it into perspective. New Tyler the Creator made some of the best jazz pop music of the last, I don't know, 30, 40 years. Old Tyler the Creator would say shit like, fuck a pregnant bitch, so I guess that's a threesome.
Yeah. Old Tyler was friggin' unhinged, and it was great.
He would say shit like, tie Bruno Mars to a full can of propane, watch him cook, while I'm reading old Harry Potter books. Like, just insane shit.
It was great. It was a good time.
Actually, I think that's a game lyric, but it's from a Tyler song, so it still counts.
I mean, I believe all of this. I have no reason not to.
Anna, the mysterious merchant.
Anna, why are you wielding a hammer?
Why aren't you?
What's up? Oh, a hammer?
Yeah, in FV, hammer is an axe weapon that's super effective against armor units.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Anna's class technically lets her use both magic through tomes and physical weapons through hammers. I think she's an axe variant of Mage Knight. Obviously, her magic is like way better.
Busting in once
So
again.
her using the hammer is just kind of silly.
I really thought I had you.
I'm so sorry. Are you injured?
Ugh. So, is there like a thing going on today? I thought I saw that. Is there like some sort of what's the word here? Like, I don't know, event?
Direct was last week. Is there something else?
I don't think so.
It's
At
the
least
day
not that I
before
know of.
Valentine's Day, so if you do not have things set up for your very special sun pony, get on that.
I'll strangle you, BB.
I already made my reservations for tomorrow, like 4 weeks
Oh,
ago.
there's
man.
the item.
I already handled that a while ago. We're doing wine tasting at 6:30, and then we got dinner at 8.
Nice.
And then you're going to the gym at 10?
Yes, exactly. And then I'm gonna
By yourself, of course.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously. I don't. Okay, but like on a very serious note, I hate going to the gym with my girlfriend. It is like I feel like I get fucking nothing done. Like it just absolutely nothing. The productivity is zero.
I wonder why.
Well, I mean, it's because I have to stop what I'm doing every 30 seconds to teach her how to do a motion. Like I'll be in the middle of like cranking out rows, and then she'll come and tap me on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, can you spot check my form on like this other exercise?" And of course I'm happy to. Like of course I will. But it completely messes up my like tempo that I got going on. You know, like
that's rough.
When you're hitting the gym like real consistently, and you're going in, especially on like either very heavy days or very high volume days, especially with very high volume days, having that tempo and having that groove that you sort of work yourself into is what makes it possible. Otherwise, it is just intensely difficult and like mentally draining. And every time I have to like, you know, knock myself out of that groove, I have to take a minute to get back into it. So like, I'm not mad about it.
And it's a vicious cycle.
It is. And like, I'm not mad about it because like, I'm just happy that she's going to the gym and like, you know, doing this with me. That's awesome. But it'd be nice if I didn't have to sort of be coaching at the same time that I'm working out. Ironically enough, this is why I like it better when she does home workouts on like my off days where I'm just like over at her apartment and she's like, "Damn, I haven't exercised today. Let me do like an at home, like a 40-minute whatever, like little workout." Cause she's got, you know, like 5 to 25 pound dumbbells. And, you know, when you're 5'3" and 120 pounds, like that's good. That's fine. Especially for upper body shit. And so on those days, it's nice because I'm not in the middle of doing my own exercises. I'm sitting on the couch watching her do it. And so then I feel totally comfortable doing the whole like, "Hey, all right, you need to stop. Let's correct the form. Okay, cool. Now do it again."
Hello, Rosado.
You know, doing that whole backseat coaching
Divine
thing.
one.
That's
Have
fine
you
when
seen
I'm
my
not
latest drawing?
like also trying to get my own
I
workout in.
have. An
Yeah.
old well deep in a forest. A single sunbeam
And then
illuminating
also
a lone
obviously you
flower
have
in
the
bloom.
you have also
You
the
conveyed a perfect
sexist
balance
reasoning,
of warmth
given
and
that
isolation,
the gym
light
is a
and dark,
men's sacred
just
space.
breathtaking.
And I don't
Exactly.
I need women
You saw
coming
all
in
that
and
right
messing
away,
that
didn't
up.
You would not believe how much
Of
time I
course,
spent
of
hiking
course.
in the woods to find that view.
This is
But
like
to hear your experience,
obviously I'm saying
to
this
know
as
you
a bit, but
understand,
like it's
makes
not
it
that
all worth it.
ironic. I
Finding
really do
beautiful
genuinely
things,
believe that we
then
should
sharing
have
them with
like
friends
way
who
more
would never see
segregated
them
gyms.
otherwise. You found a
I
lovely
mean,
hobby,
hey, if it
Rosado.
stops the
I can't wait for your
TikTokers
next piece.
from making fools of
Aw,
themselves of a
that's
guy
what
just
I
looking
say.
in their general
Yeah,
direction.
exactly.
More. I need to raise
Exactly.
the
I don't want to
stakes.
deal with that
Hey,
stuff.
maybe
And
you
just
could
like
help
gym
me.
culture in
There's a spot
general,
I want to
since
get to, but it's
social
a tough
media
hike.
has
It would
been kind
definitely
of
help to have
circling
a
the
buddy.
drain. You know, like you got
I'd
guys
love to
that are,
come
no
along.
offense, like
Great.
don't look much
Thanks so
better than I
much.
do. And like I would never claim to be an influencer. So why is this guy who's maybe, you know, 5% more aesthetic than I am, why is he setting up his little tripod and like,
Another
you know, walking
delicious
through
looking
his
spread
workouts?
for
Who
dinner.
the fuck cares?
Ooh,
And they've
Like,
got
who
big
takes
potatoes.
Implying he's actually working out, more like he's gonna lift a weight
Gotta
5
get my
times and then sit
starches in
there
after all.
looking at his like
Feels
live
like
chat for
everything's
like
going my way.
35 minutes, taking up
I'm
the
gonna step in
bench
here.
so you
Excuse
can't
me.
use
Oh,
it,
God.
and then you're gonna just beat him to death with a
That
dumbbell.
big potato was mine.
There's these
Then you
two
should have
guys.
taken it instead of
There's
staring
these two
at
guys
it.
that go to my anytime, and
Ugh.
unfortunately,
This
I
is
found
just
out
the
recently
kind of
that they're
thing
like
I'd
actually really nice
expect an
people.
Illusian to
But
do.
I call them
Only when
Tweedle
there are
Fat and
Furies
Tweedle
in the way.
Fatter, and they're these two.
I
They're
don't
these
think you
two
wanna
like
push this
big
with me,
guys.
lady.
You know, like each
Hand over
one.
the baked
The
potato.
shorter one is like probably
Respectfully, I
6,
decline.
and then the
You
taller
decline?
one's probably like
That's a
6'4",
fine thing to
6'5",
say for a
and they're both
potato
huge,
thief.
like but not
I
like
can't
aesthetic
steal
huge.
what
They're just
wasn't
big
yours to
fat
begin
guys.
with.
And
Any
they do
authority
all these
figure
like
would agree.
they like
That's
to
it.
think that
No
they're
more
power
talk.
lifters,
Give me that
and so they
potato.
do all these like stupid weird exercises with like fucking
can't just
like
eat
taking
it.
a barbell
Delicious.
and like strapping weights
Sorry, I got
via
distracted for a moment there. What were you
well,
saying?
they'll take like a band, like an elastic band, and like tie it around
Have
the
it your
weight
way,
and dangle
but
it from
don't
the
think this is
barbell.
over.
And
You're
for
gonna
like
pay.
I don't know why. Like they do all these stupid like pseudo exercises that are
They're just doing CrossFit.
yeah, like they're basically doing like dumb CrossFit type stuff.
You know what,
And then like
You're
I have
quite
not
cute.
once in my
I always
2.5
thought so.
years of going to this
I'm
anytime,
so flattered.
I have not
Thank
once
you.
seen them
The fact that
complete
you're
a
so
single set of
consistently adorable.
anything with clean
Well,
form.
I admire
They'll like
that.
load up
What's your
315 on the bar, and you see them. They're these big,
Not
huge
sure
guys.
I've
You're
got
thinking
one.
like, okay, yeah,
I
he's
guess
fat,
I
but he's
just try
probably
to be
strong.
my best
So like,
self.
of
I
course
think
he'll be
about
able
who I am
to
inside
bench
and
this 315.
I bring it
And they
out.
can't do it.
Yeah?
It immediately
Sure.
falls on their chest.
Appearances
You hear a
matter,
rib snap,
but true
and then the other
beauty is
big
what's inside.
rip
Even
it
the
off
most
of them.
fashionable
And it's
ensemble
like,
is
are you getting?
useless if you don't
It's like,
feel
are
it.
you getting a bench
You've
PR,
gotta
or is the
believe in
spotter
you.
getting a fucking deadlift PR?
So that's why I'm not cute. There's something wrong with
I
what's inside
can't
me.
stand these motherfuckers, man.
Lapis,
And then
you're
unfortunately, like 2
gorgeous.
weeks ago, I found
No,
out because I was
I'm
like
not
chatting with
confident at
them.
all.
They were on like a machine
Really,
that I
there's a
wanted to
lot
use,
that I'm
and
self-conscious
unfortunately, I found
about.
out that they're like
Like the
really
fact
sweet,
that I
nice
eat grass
people.
and
And so now I
shrubs.
feel like an asshole.
Or that I'm so strong.
I didn't catch all that, but I can tell by your face it's serious.
Ugh.
This really
This
matters
is the
to you.
worst thing to
Whatever
ever
it is,
happen to you
why
at the
don't we talk it
gym.
over? I'll gladly
No.
lend you an ear.
The worst thing that ever
Really?
happened to me at the gym
How
was
kind.
2 summers
I
ago. This is
appreciate
fucked
that.
up. This is
And
actually
I
fucked up.
appreciate you.
Oh no.
Come find
2
me
summers
anytime.
ago, I was going in. It's like probably mid-June, so it's like, you know, we're in summer.
Hold on. Callie, I just want to let you know that this will be on the record, if you know what I
don't
mean.
care.
Okay.
That's fine.
I thought I would just give you fair.
Something that bad.
I know. I just thought I'd give you fair warning just in case.
This story has absolutely nothing to do with me. I was just a horrified spectator.
No. It's even worse.
Anyways, check it out. So
I thank
it's
you.
like, I think it's like mid-June, right? And so the kids are out of school, which means that there is not a ton, but there's some younger guys that I assume are in high school or just got out of high school that show up to the gym. And they're young guys that usually don't know what they're doing. So they do like, you know, just bro shit, right? Like they just, a lot of bench, a lot of stuff that they think looks cool on social media, but they're not bothering anybody, right? And for the most part, they don't take up that much space either. Sometimes they'll be on the bench for too damn long, but you give them like a sort of a passive aggressive, like, hey man, how many more sets you got? And they get the message. They don't bother anybody, right? So there's one of these kids, this young guy. He's got to be either fresh out of high school or like maybe a sophomore in college at most. And he's off by a squat rack doing deadlifts. He's doing them with good form. He's not messing with anybody. He's not taking up more space than he needs to. And he's clearly exerting himself. This is clearly a weight that is manageable for him, but very heavy. And so when you are doing heavy deadlifts, especially if you're doing them for, 4, 5, 6 more repetitions, the weight comes down kind of hard. It makes a little bit of a clanging noise. That's normal, right? That happens. And this poor kid is just minding his own business, doing his deadlifts. And we get this guy, he's like probably early 30s. He's in good shape, like he's clearly quite ripped. And he's covered in tattoos. He kind of looks like a skinhead. And he's on a machine maybe 15 feet away. And the first time he walks over to the kid and he's like, hey man, like pretty politely, could you like maybe like try to keep a little bit more quiet, try to keep a little more control on the deadlifts? And the kid's like clearly like kind of out of breath. He's like, yeah, sure, bro, I'll try my best. We think nothing of it, right? Skinhead bro goes back to his machine. The kid goes back to his deadlifts. Fast forward like 2 minutes, he's got another set down the drain. The skinhead guy comes back, and now he went from being completely polite to being real snippy about it. Hey, bro, could you just really try to keep it down, man? And the kid's like, I'm doing my best. I'm sorry, man. He's still very polite about it, right? He's taking blame for it when there is really no blame to take.
Oh, I mess with the skinhead.
Yep, skinhead goes back to his set. Kid goes back to his deadlift. Fast forward another 2 minutes. Skinhead dude comes over. He loses his goddamn mind. He's like openly yelling at this poor kid in the middle of the gym. People are staring now. And he's like, what? You can't control the weight. You need to go down. Blah, 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 blah. And the kid's like, I'm just trying to get in a good workout, man. What do you mean? And the skinhead is just like up in his face, like yelling at him. And like the entire gym is now stopped and staring at this poor kid get bullied. And eventually my buddy Justin, who is an actual bodybuilder, like an actual competitive bodybuilder, a huge roided out guy, walks over to the skinhead and he's like, hey, leave the kid alone. He's trying his best. And the skinhead, who is about half of Justin's size, so like, you know, he mutters under his breath and he like fucks off finally. But this poor kid just looks traumatized, and I see him just silently put away the weights. He doesn't finish his deadlift workout. He just goes home.
Oof. That's
fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever saw that kid again at any time.
I mean, if that was happening to me, I'd find another gym to work out at.
It's just fucked up. That kid wasn't bothering anybody. He wasn't doing anything wrong. He wasn't taking up space. He wasn't being, you know, unsafe. Nothing. And then this weirdo with a bunch of fucking neck tattoos that looks like he's in the Aryan Nation decides to make it his problem.
And the kid probably made the right choice to get the heck out of there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. It's just... the fact that this even had to happen in the first place is fucked up.
Oh, yeah, the dude was messed up. It shouldn't have happened, but, like, I can't blame the kid for wanting to, like, I'm not messing with a guy with a bunch of neck tattoos.
Right, exactly. You're thinking
if your buddy Justin wasn't there, I don't know how it would have gone.
One more try.
Yeah,
Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod.
After
Where
that
were you
day,
thinking?
I think like maybe a few days after, or maybe like a week after, we saw the skinhead guy again, and I remember my buddy, my roommate and I, we were hitting a back day, and I don't want to toot my own horn, but like for my size, for my weight, for my certainly appearance, I have an exceptionally strong back. I do rows much heavier than anyone thinks I can, and I do them with quite good form. And so I'm over here also minding my own business. I'm repping out my bent over barbell rows.
Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod.
That's not a loud
Where were you
exercise at all
thinking?
because the weight is up in the air the whole time. And I see the skinhead guy, and we lock eyes for a second, and as loudly as I can, I slam that bar down on the floor.
Based.
And like at that point, he didn't say shit. But like, it's just, you know, I'm not that much bigger than that kid was, and that kid was like definitely taller than me too. But I guess, you know, when you don't back down, the guy shows that he's actually a gigantic pussy.
Guess so.
We see him. We still see him all the time. Skinhead dude. I don't know his name.
I suppose
we've always
fishing
just called him
isn't all
Skinhead
about
dude.
results.
Skinhead dude comes by all the time, and for the
Do you
most
want to
part,
keep
he
going? Pick a
mostly
rod.
hits machines. He doesn't do that
Where
much
were you
free weight
thinking?
stuff, which is good because it means it won't interfere with what I'm doing. But he makes uncomfortable eye contact with me very often.
What's the video of that big guy who makes lots of noise while working out? Like
a lunk?
Maybe.
Well, okay, so a lunk is a term for someone who is loud and obnoxious in the gym. And it's a very stupid term because the gym by itself, like...
Oh yeah, the gym is naturally, like, loud.
Yeah, you have loud fans, you have loud music,
Nicely
and you
done.
have heavy weights being slammed down.
Do you want to keep going?
It is inherently a loud place.
Where were
If
you
that
thinking?
bothers you, that's why
Maybe you shouldn't be at the gym.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not.
bring your damn headphones.
Yeah.
You know, like a reasonable, like a responsible adult. Just bring your goddamn headphones, and it's not an issue.
I'm just thinking of, like, there's this one guy I think who's posting here. It's this big black guy. I don't know if he's famous or not. I feel like he's mildly famous or something. Like, he's just being really loud or, like, going woo a lot or something. I don't know.
Oh, that's oh, I just realized who you're talking about. That's too funny. That is Ronnie Coleman. He's not kind of famous. He is the most famous bodybuilder not named Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, okay. I mean no disrespect to the guy.
No, it's fine. It's just very funny. Yeah, that's Ronnie Coleman. He is an 8-time Mr. Olympia winner. Arguably the greatest bodybuilder to ever live. Objectively, if we're comparing stats, better than Arnold in every way. He was famous for a lot of things, but one of the things he was famous for was that Ronnie Coleman had the appearance of a bodybuilder, right? So he was insanely vascular. He had amazing definition all the time, but he also had the strength of an elite power lifter. And so you'd see Ronnie Coleman go on stage and clearly win a Mr. Olympia, just dominate everyone else on stage. And then you fast forward a month and you see him deadlifting 900 pounds.
Jesus.
Like Ronnie Coleman does not have 1 in a million genetics. He doesn't even have 1 in a billion genetics. Ronnie Coleman has like 1 in a 1,000 years genetics. Like a genuine freak of humanity. And then on top of that,
a true Apollyon in nature.
Sized dose roids, and just became the biggest, most dominant bodybuilder to ever live. Nowadays, Ronnie Coleman, due to his training style, is basically paralyzed. His legs don't work.
Poor guy.
His hips replaced. Well, I mean, people always say that, but he goes on interviews and he's like, people always tell me like, hey, you know, if you could go back in time, would you train differently so you wouldn't have done so much to your body? And every single time he's asked that, he goes, nope, I wouldn't change a goddamn thing. This was worth it. I have zero regrets about this.
Well, as long as he's happy, I guess that's what matters.
Yeah, I mean, he is the most dedicated, like, Ronnie Coleman was the face of bodybuilding for much of the 2000s, and they really could not have asked for a better role model. I mean, he is such a sweet, genuine person. He does so much good for his community, and then he's also just like the most dominant athlete in his field by far.
Come back soon.
But anyways, to what you were referring to, Ronnie Coleman has a lot of catchphrases that he would yell, and so he'd be doing these insane feats of strength, and then you just hear him scream, "Yeah, buddy!"
Where were you thinking?
Or like, "Ain't nothing but a peanut," or "Lightweight, baby!" And just like he'd have all these like funny ass catchphrases that he'd scream out while he's doing things that humanity like is not designed to be able to do.
Yeah. Yeah. What I was thinking of was like you just imitating that to mess with skinhead guy would be funny, but probably not a good idea.
I'm not big enough for that. I would feel ashamed if I started using Ronnie Coleman catchphrases before I can even. How about this, Baseball? How about this? When I can lift at least 50%, not even, when I can lift at least 30% of what Ronnie Coleman would rep out, then I can start saying lightweight, baby. Until then, I haven't deserved it yet.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that man is a freak of nature. There will never be another Ronnie Coleman. Like nobody will ever be born with that elite of genetics ever again.
Well, except Scott Steiner. He's a genetic freak.
Well, yeah. The math adds up.
Dire math is still the funniest thing.
Dude, it is, yes, 100%. It is by far the best thing the WWE has ever produced.
And the best part is, even if his math is technically wrong, he's still adding everything up right while doing the speech. Which I don't think I could do, and I have a degree in math, but then again, I'm not exactly good at, working a mic or public speaking, so.
God, he really is just something else, man. I miss that era of promos. Like, we don't get anything, even you know,
Oh man,
1%.
I was talking to someone at work the other day about like the Attitude Era of like WWE and WWF and whatnot.
What is that?
And like that shit
the
was
back there.
peak, mainly because like
Is that
they just didn't.
a
I
throne?
don't want to say they didn't care, but like it was
This
all
resembles
spectacle.
They
It
didn't
was
care
all
about what they
spectacle.
could get away with.
Yeah, exactly. It was 100%
What is
spectacle.
the
Because I was just talking to him. I was
It's
like,
where the
"Hey,
goddess
do you
Sophis
remember?
lives.
Do you remember when like
For the Church of
Beetlejuice and like
This is the
the
holiest place of all.
the
To ensure the
superheroes
safety
were
of the
like
tomb,
wrestlers, like
a
the
monastery
fucking
was built atop it.
Hurricane
Okay.
Tag Team Brothers
So-
or whatever?
Why is it here?
Yeah.
They had like pseudo superheroes who actually had like quasi superpowers in the ring.
From the goddess.
It's just like what? What were they?
Sacred duty. She was
era-
to save the people of
That
Fodlan
whole era
and
is
use her
just
power
so
wisely
much
in order to
better
lead
than
them.
anything we
Perhaps
get
it's inevitable
nowadays.
that we'd be guided here.
Well, now they're
What-
trying to
Why do
trying to
you say
lean
that?
way more into like
If
the
bond between us is to further
like the
strengthen,
drama side
you
of
must
things.
face
Even
a
though
trial
like
here.
in the Attitude Era you had the drama side of
And
things,
You want me
but
to
it was
fight
like
you, Byleth?
Show me
it was
whether you
it
can
was
wisely
your
use the
drama
power you've
was
gained on your journey
the
so far.
the drunk
Understood.
rent-a-cop
In
who's
your
also a
eyes,
wrestler
I see
went to
no
a funeral
hesitation.
and smashed
Go.
the like your dad's
Ready
coffin
yourself.
off for
I'm
you.
ready.
Yeah. or like you'd have drama where it's like you know, two wrestlers and one of them's like, I fucked your wife, and then the wife comes out and she's like, I'm actually leaving you for him, and then they fight, right?
Yeah.
Like it was like cartoonish, you know, Jerry Springer type shit that everybody could laugh at. Like the only thing I can point to in modern day pro wrestling is what's that guy's name? That guy that he's like a young guy. He's I don't think he's WWE. He's that new organization.
Oh, and
Was it AEW or something?
I think so. Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about? He like always wears like a Burberry scarf on stage.
Yeah.
And he talks like an outrageous amount of shit. So there's him, there's Boogs, I guess Boogs is pretty cool. And there's that one outrageously hot goth lady. That's all I know about modern day wrestling. God, what is her name? Hold on. Pulling up the list of WWE divas. Oh, Rhea Ripley. Yeah, Rhea Ripley is stupid hot, and that's about all I know about the WWE.
That's all you need to know.
To win
Well,
the
like
fight,
what else?
keep
Like
your
what
eyes
else
wide.
is there in modern
Always
WWE?
know
Like
where
modern
your
pro
enemies
wrestling
are.
sucks.
Yeah. I will say that from a talent inside the
Those
ring
are my
perspective,
targets,
it's
and I will
probably
destroy them. Unless
it's
you
probably
can
better than
prevent
it's
me
been
from
in a
doing
little
so.
bit.
I'll guard them
In terms of like,
sure,
or in terms of like the actual like physical performance in the ring.
Yeah.
But the
I have zero problem believing that. They have signed on way more athletic guys
Yeah.
as opposed to just big guys. Even what's his face? The
Anytime.
not Jake Paul, his brother. What's his brother's name?
Logan Paul.
Yeah, even Logan Paul is like a very athletic dude and like does very athletic stuff.
Yeah.
And so it's like, all right, this is the theatricality of it is cool. Like you guys are kind of going, you guys are almost kind of going for like a circus, like
Yeah.
trapeze artist type thing. Like that's cool. Lean into that. Don't give me this weird bullshit drama
Shall we
that like
dance?
nobody finds
hear you.
engaging.
That's the stuff I've always found way more interesting as well. Like that's one of the reasons I go to a lot of like the local hillbilly wrestling stuff because
Oh, dude, I would.
one you get some like weird Attitude Era, like because nobody gives a shit because it's just basically backyard wrestling is all it is.
Yeah.
So
Everybody can do their own way.
so you get shit like, and this is a real example by the way. You get shit like a there's a military base by where I live. So one of the characters was literally like supposed to be like a PTSD riddled veteran who like got kidnapped by ISIS and was turned into like a sleeper soldier.
Hell yeah, dude.
So you get just absolute gonzo shit like that, and it's great. Yeah, exactly. It's fucking hilarious, is what it is.
Of course.
So like you get stuff like that, and
I'll do my best.
yeah,
or the custody battle ladder match.
Yes, the custody battle ladder match. But you get stuff like that, and like people don't care because it's just local wrestling. Like it's not, no one's offended by it.
Sounds perfect.
Oh, I gotta turn FC up a bit.
I mean, I think everyone knows that wrestling is partially scripted. Like, no one gets mad at an actor for playing a role. No, with some exceptions.
Unless you're ScarJo playing Ghost in the Shell.
Oh yes, but there are different reasons for that.
Yeah, the Japanese title was pretty good though.
Really, the Japanese liked it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay, but the Japanese have notoriously shit taste, so who cares?
I mean,
I'm pretty sure Shiro even said like, yeah, she's like, I'm pretty sure Shiro was even like, yeah, this is fine, basically. And he wrote the damn books.
True.
Where to?
Well,
but everyone likes
adaptation. No one expects it to be good.
Yeah.
I won't let this go to my head.
Of a popular piece of media.
I will stand by. Okay, this is my official opinion. This is on the record. The City Hunter live-action film by the French was actually amazing.
Oh yeah, we watched that on in Discord once. It was pretty good.
Not
I had a
only
good time.
part of it, but like, regardless, it was actually well done.
I laughed at it, so it must have been doing something right. It's supposed to be somewhat comedic, so I laughed at it. It must be doing something.
Why did you say it like that? Why did
if
you
I
pronounce-
knew why I say half the things I said, Collie, I'd be way better off than I am.
Why did you say it like comedic?
Is that not how it's pronounced?
Comedic.
He's from Rhode Island. Leave the boy alone.
Only on G-Stream do we argue potato. And actually come to blows for it.
Listen, FC. You show me a person who unironically says it like comedic, and I will show you someone with severe and irreparable brain damage.
I mean, I only got concussed once in my life.
Rookie numbers. I got knocked out.
Get ready for the throw. Pretty weak.
You guys should check shit posting. There's a literally me post in there.
Justice record.
That's how a lady does it.
I didn't know your hairline was so bad.
Hey. That's not funny. That's not funny, Paul.
God damn.
You're the one who said it was literally me.
Wait, that guy? That guy. He's the ISIS sleeper cell.
I mean,
his beard isn't big enough to be ISIS.
God, look at him. He's seen some shit.
Those are definitely the eyes of a man who has suffered greatly.
I mean, yeah, not enough to justify his crime, though.
What crime?
It's a double murder.
Yeah,
but like it's just murder. So
You're
what?
dead.
Oh, just crit, I guess.
Yeah, just crit.
Just crit. Just win.
Sounds like a skill issue to me.
Just crit, man. Just crit your forehead.
We're
Crit
just
head.
gonna kill you.
Not hitting crits is an actual skill issue.
Oh, did you guys read that article about the the dude who's legitimately like, hey, who obviously the professor at like whatever school in New York, it was just like, hey, we're gonna just Sam Hyde the Japanese population. That's how you deal with the elderly.
Oh yeah, wasn't that posted in here? I didn't
think
read
so.
the full article, but I think I saw like a tweet about it. I'm like,
But yeah, and then he tried to walk back. He's like, haha, just kidding. But what if?
the heck is wrong with some people who think like that's not a suggestion that's gonna get me fired?
Okay, well, I guess we're just not allowed to think outside the box now, huh? We're not allowed to be free thinkers in America anymore.
I mean,
I thought this was a free country, but I guess not.
I mean, it is probably more successful in Canada.
It was in Japan.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying. These ideas would probably be more approved to be as a VA doctor in Canada.
So wait, so just so I understand this story correctly, this is a Japanese gentleman that says, let's just Sam Hyde quote, for the Japanese elderly population. Is that right?
I mean, I think he was an American professor.
He's an American professor of like Japanese descent, if I recall.
Is he in Japan or is he here though?
I think I'm pretty sure he's in the States.
Oh, well then, yeah. Okay, yeah, exactly. So I guess we can't be free thinkers in the U.S.
So-called free thinkers when you say to just kill the elderly.
Yeah, like I'm sorry. I thought this was a free country. I didn't realize that we were living in 1984 and you couldn't propose new and exciting ideas.
I mean, that hasn't been a new and exciting idea since a modest proposal.
Yeah, fair.
I mean,
yeah, you got me there.
That's working in the other direction, but
we're just gonna eat them.
Do not eat old people.
No. Ahmad's proposal is about eating babies.
Yeah, it's the opposite direction in multiple ways, FC. Instead of eating people, it's babies. Instead of killing them, it's eating them.
I mean, you gotta do one to do the other.
No, not necessarily. You can eat them alive.
What are you, just gonna unhinge your jaw or something?
Hey.
We're not talking about war. Shut the fuck up. Let me enjoy the stream.
Baseball, you don't. I think you might not be fully aware of what some of the current generation are capable of when it comes to using their mouths, big guy.
No, I am very much not.
You can.
I haven't remained ignorant, K-Bangs.
All right.
Oh, don't be lame.
I mean, if the current generation is opening their mouths around me, I've already done something wrong.
Hey.
That means I possibly have to listen to them speak. Freaking Zoomers.
I also agree that Zoomers shouldn't be allowed to speak. They definitely shouldn't be allowed.
If we set an age requirement of at least 17 across social media, you will see a lot, like 90% of current day political opinions disappear overnight.
Yeah, oh yeah, the so-called culture war would just end.
I mean, if we go by one of our former members, God rest his soul, being underage,
because he's still bitching in my server.
Is he?
Yes.
I don't visit enough to check.
He's not bitching, but he's active in there.
That's rough, buddy.
Again, I have preemptively said my apologies on that.
Yeah, no, it's no hard feelings. It's no hard feelings. I get it. All right, fellas, my lunch break is coming to an end. I got to get my ass back to work. Lovely chatting with you all as always. I hope everybody has a lovely day. Take care.
You too, hope you enjoyed your lunch.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and definitely don't do many of the things I would do.
Yeah, understood. We'll comply.
Take care, fellas.
Take care, buddy.
God damn it. Why can't I kill that mongrel? I can pacify.
I assume skill issues, TBH.
Yeah, because I can't fucking aim. I'm using
while you lasted.
It's one dragon dead. See if we can get rid of the other one, or not. Not dragon, but whatever those things are.
It looks like
those demons.
If it breathes fire, it's kind of, and it looks like a lizard. It's kind of a dragon.
Nonsense. That's not dragon.
Dragon adjacent.
I'm just saying, people who get that hung up on dragon versus wyvern do not have rights. I'm just saying.
But where do drakes fall in there?
Yes.
He's just a bad rapper from your country. You take responsibility for him.
That's it, Drake. You're going back in the wheelchair.
Man, if there's an alternate universe where Drake is only known for being that guy from Degrassi, and God, I wish I lived in it. Do they even do shows like Degrassi anymore?
I'm pretty sure Degrassi's still going. I could be wrong though, but I'm almost convinced Degrassi's still ongoing.
Probably. I have no idea what the teenagers watch in their teenage dramas. I just assume everyone's still watching House's Anatomy with Zach Braff.
I just assume everybody's still watching Gossip Girl.
I mean, there was a reboot, wasn't there?
Was there?
I think it might have got canceled. I don't know. Gilmore Girls. I don't know.
Speaking of which, I need to give my characters.
Allow me.
Taking a joke.
It definitely wasn't the Golden Girls. That's all I know.
Oh, that's a ghoul spitter. Okay. What the fuck? I shot him. Oh shit! Disease feral ghoul. Oh, that's gross. Oh, kill it. What the fuck? What in the good Lord's fucking name?
I'll have to up my weights.
The fact that I'm able to
That
hit
means-
13s on Armor Knights is actually horrifying.
Yeah. He's kind of cracked.
Oh, hey, look, I just suggested.
Finish the job. Winning!
Damn!
Alright. Alright.
Well, this is going well.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid catchy theme song.
Oh my god, the group. They're discovering horde mentality. There really are zombies. Three Dogs was right. No, pick them off.
Oh, hey! Violet Sky's whole crew. He's got Edelgard, Claude, and Dimitri up there.
Yep.
You know, we gotta be root agnostic here. Because, If they ever show favoritism towards one root of 3 houses, we all know what that'll do to the fan base.
Civil War.
Yeah. Hey. Although then again, that implies the entire 3 houses fan base isn't already in the Civil War constantly.
Grown men acting like fucking children on the internet.
Yeah, but
good
it's
thing
fun.
we never knew that.
Yeah, exactly. Good thing our show is actually stable and totally not insane and totally doesn't splinter into infighting every other day.
Never.
It's a good thing we don't need a fucking Excel spreadsheet for ship names.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, that's just for fun. Like, 95% of those ships have 0 content.
You know, like, a part of me is sad that a good 95% of those ships
Better to act
and
than
another
to
part of me
worry.
is intensely glad.
Yeah. It's for the best for all of us, really. Man, Bolting is garbage hit. Great. I don't know what Ivy's dex is. Probably a bit of both.
It's because he's got 2 people chain guarding him.
I mean, can you blame him? That's a smart play. And there's Claude getting bullied.
Alright, who do you think died?
Drop your guard. That was a cinch!
I won't forget you. I'll go.
Don't waste my time.
It's just a scratch.
Lots of cigarette machines in here.
I must not falter.
I'm still surprised they didn't give the 3 houses kids their own map. Feels like they would have an obvious choice there.
Yeah.
Stronger.
Oh.
You already need the Worm Slayer. Oh wait, that's another
Made
dragon.
quick work of that.
It looks like a dragon from above.
The stage is mine.
Oh my god, it's Shantae.
The popular video game company who also made a game for our show?
That apparently no one played.
I mean, no one played it on Steam.
Wait, did it release on anything other than PC?
Yes, it did.
Where?
I think, like, all platforms are pretty close to it.
Oh, released on Xbox too?
Probably. For all
Well,
I know,
didn't
it's in
fucking
Game
know
Pass.
Okay, Game Pass has had some lows, but we never host Bad Trash.
Is Viva Pinata in Game Pass?
No, because that'd be a good
Yo,
game.
you dare take off Viva Pinata. I will actually kill you, BB. Viva
The heck's
Pinata
wrong
is
with liking
fucking
Viva
great.
Pinata?
The game's actually considered
Viva
good.
Pinata
What are you
is
talking about?
Great.
The game's actually like a cult classic. I'm pretty sure. Let me look up the price chart on that game. I'm pretty sure it's actually worth something. Hold on.
I thought like back when you could get free games every month. Oh wait, I think you still can. If you have game gold, it'll give you like a.
Be mindful.
Viva Pinata on the Xbox 360 is still $20.
It's still like 20. I could have swore I got it for like $10.
Yeah, video game prices are like insane right now in the used market.
Half of Radiance, lol.
Which I own.
Let me at him.
But yeah, I've gone on rants multiple times about the used game market since March 2022, or March 2020 is when it went all downhill.
And it never stopped. I wonder what the used game market will be like for the Magic School game in a few years.
Well, it's a live service game, isn't it?
No.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Okay, then maybe it'll... When did we give Lapis a lance?
When we promoted her to a lance variant of the hero class. It's done well for her.
Freaking Lancers, man!
I mean... Oh, she's just fighting Elgard. Well, character that's flailing in for Elgard.
Ready.
Now that we have fucking Lancers, we're gonna need to get Cuckoo Lane.
I feel like A-Ball has been referenced in, Fire Emblem 4. I might be wrong, though. Eyeballs, or however you say it, I don't know.
Are you ready to die?
Don't waste it on me.
I'm prepared.
So close, yet so far. Hang armor knights.
Tried so hard and got so far, but in the end it doesn't even matter.
Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
Oh, now she can go again, right?
Yep.
Oh, that actually broke her because of the
No
bang
obstacle will stand.
30
See,
speed.
I'm smart about this stuff sometimes.
Sometimes?
Sometimes.
Some crimes.
Prime time.
Go slip into the cracks. I'm picking up the
Oh, okay.
Way to go.
They're just warping all over the place.
This might be a problem.
Ah, it's fine.
The crystal has been destroyed.
Yep, that happens sometimes.
Can't 100% any run them all.
That was a good session.
Just die. Well.
What kind of fucking arrows is that woman firing?
Big fucking ones. Big fuck off ones.
Yeah, Etchie's just kind of cracked now. I don't know how she reached this point, but she's just
I
good.
won't miss a step.
They're strong.
Maybe it was all those dragons she killed on Tiki's map.
You really
Get in
saved
there,
my
child.
skin.
I mean, he could. He's kind of cracked. And that's with, you know, the whole bizarre way fish weapons work in this game.
Me, right? Don't waste my time. I'll help.
Oh boy. More warps.
Here they come. Again.
I'll take those level ups any day of the week.
There are definitely worse things that could happen in that regard. Oh yeah, Sword of the Creators 1-2 range. Good times.
Now, if I can get Byleth to start going the other direction, back towards Louis, it'd be hilarious.
Here we go.
I'll get the next one.
Rib Claude.
I will atone.
Man, my levels have been really good recently. I don't trust it.
I'm sure it'll be fine. What's the worst that could possibly happen?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Let us bring out the spreadsheet.
Total economic collapse.
I mean, aren't we already in the middle of one of those or something?
Officially no. But I mean, with the rate inflation's been going, feels like it.
We're getting there. Don't you worry.
But it feels like there's always something about the economy somewhere.
That must have hurt.
Maybe the fact that it cost me like
Man,
$50.
you just rock lead to that guy so badly.
Well, I don't think Byleth is gonna go back towards Louis or Panette, so I guess the rest of the team's gonna have to do their job.
No. We're gonna get out of here. My way.
Jesus, Kate, could you be any louder?
Allow me!
All else fails, just set Dimitri on fire.
Rest now.
I'll see who Byleth's actually chasing after. Because I might be able to... Okay, so he's actually just straight up after Yanaka.
Might not want to keep Ivy too close to him. We can avoid it. Pretty sure Sword of the Creator is super effective with dragons. I'd be wrong.
Oh shit, he's right there. Okay. Come on, Kate. Time to go in the other direction.
Always fun to go in the other direction. Run away and live is my favorite strategy.
Especially when it's away from very immediate and very real danger.
Exactly. Just quit. Things get tough, hit the bricks.
The real winners just fucking dip. Real winners know when to say, fuck that noise, I'm out of here.
Rip this guy.
Rip that poor bastard.
Yep.
He had no idea what was coming to him.
They never do. Yeah, I generally even that smart.
Poor bastard was dead from the fucking get-go.
He's going for the crystals. Okay.
There's a refrigerator.
Good guy, Byleth, not trying to murder your team. Unlike other emblems we know. Go, Louis. Destroy them.
Kill them all.
Every last one of them.
Enough. Wait. Floor, a surface with no status effect. Oh, wait, no, I guess it does have status effect.
Oh yeah, smoke lowers dodge and hit and avoid one. Or dodge and avoid.
Is he considered mounted?
Who?
No, he's not. I was gonna say I saw Ryder's Blade Bane was like showing
just break him because he has a sword.
You're no match for me.
Oh, right, he's got super high luck, so no one's critting him. That makes sense.
Or does he have high luck? Thanks.
Allow me.
I mean, it's actually.
No. I'll
That's
have to up my
boosted
weights.
You're done for.
Go, murder them all. All of them.
It's kill every last one of them.
Exactly. We must murder.
I got him sandwiched.
Yeah, he ain't going anywhere. Believe me.
If I may.
If this doesn't kill him, the next turn will. Yep.
If he decides to attack somebody, he's dead. No.
Nope.
Just go for the crystal objective, I guess.
Who's close to leveling up here?
Allow me.
I have nothing left to teach.
And Lapis still gets MVP.
Of course.
The crit machine.
I managed to win. Somehow.
Well done. Your fighting was magnificent. The trial is past.
I learned so much battling you.
Thank you. But your skills were quite strong even before we met.
Still, you've taught me so many things. You're an excellent teacher, Byleth.
And that's kind of you to say. Though it helps that you have such raw skill already. All I need do is listen and give a little nudge to those embarking on a path. Your success here is the direct result of all the choices you've made before today.
I've always understood that one choice leads to another.
Man, wouldn't it
I'm
be
worried
nice if
what
they
might happen if I
characterized
ever make
Violet
the
in his
wrong
own
choice.
game, like at all?
You needn't worry at all.
No,
By passing this trial,
you can't
you've
do
shown
Wouldn't
the
it be
truth
nice
of who
if
you
we all
are,
had teachers
and you
who
have
spoke
your
so much?
allies to set you right. Should you ever
Man,
begin to
you don't
stray,
gotta make it so
remember,
real for the people
I
at
will
home.
always be by your side as well. To the very end.
Thank you. I'll continue on my path, trusting my allies to help me along the way.
You've clearly learned all you need to here. Shall we
Yeah,
continue
never
on our
trust
journey?
your friends. That's a death trap.
Man, it's Fire Emblem. We're all about power of friendship here.
The second you trust your friends, the first mistake has already been made.
No. I refuse.
Not bad.
In the world I come from, my bracelet was entrusted to the Kingdom of Illusia.
I suppose that is good to know. Not that it will change anything between us.
Oh, so they're just
Oh,
straight up from
just-
an alternate dimension.
Just
Okay.
straight up savage.
Oh, if you want to see savagery, get Goldmary and Soren's bond level up. That's
Oh yes, I've
hilarious.
seen that one online.
Yeah. Getting mind broken by constructive criticism. Oh, Goldmary.
I wish there was an easier way to collect the items.
Yeah. They give you the bond fragments for free when you beat a map, but items are always just a pain in the neck.
Just a chore.
But I suppose the souls, you have so many of them, like, you would take so long to burn through them all that you probably don't need a lot of them at this point. But
Yeah.
that may be the ingots, because, you know, forging is always OP.
But
He said, but.
Yeah, he did.
Instead, so funny.
I forgot to do hangout stuff last time I was here as well.
Oh yeah, the recreation.
Yeah.
No parks though, only recreation.
What? Bullshit.
We would need a bigger island out of park.
I could try fitting a bayonet onto this, but the thing is, I have a suppressor in the way.
Ivy. Ooh,
Sounds
he's got
like
a support with
Twitter
Boucheron.
talk to me. You can stick a bayonet on anything if you try hard enough. Just stick the bayonet onto the suppressor. That way, when you unsuppress it, you have a knife with a cool handle. Easy.
A fixed bayonet.
I mean, I don't think bayonets
Fucking
need to be
gremlin
spayed or
giggle.
neutered, but if you say it's fixed, okay.
Dude, why does she have a gremlin giggle? Stop it.
Of course I know what I'm
Why don't
doing.
you?
She's
Should
a
I
clown.
measure? Nah, I'm sure it's fine. No blind
Yo,
luck
see?
here. I'm a genius. I love this flavor.
A rank.
I can work this.
A rank. Let's
Whenever
go.
I start cooking.
Two A rank conversations, boys.
Ew.
Yep.
Hey, yo, fuck exact measurement. We don't fuck with that, none of that.
Unless we're baking, then you really need to make your measurements exact.
How did you like our run
No,
the other
even
day?
then, fuck that.
That was my first time ever doing 100 laps around anything. I slept like a baby afterward. And then came the muscle aches the next morning.
Oops.
Yeah, me.
I should have warned you about that.
But the run itself was just like you said. When I ran, I could feel my troubles fade away. There was nothing on my mind but the run. It was honestly pretty strange.
So you get it now. Ugh, it's such an honor to be able to do that for you. But we're not done yet. Next time, I'd like you to try some muscle balm afterward.
Also, 18 days until I can try to get the other live stream back online. Because I think it's gonna. I think they're gonna try to.
Jogging with the muscle
I think they're gonna
balm
try to run me down to an
confident
auto
as you?
judgment, which always rules in my favor. 'Cause
It
I'm the
works for
disputer.
me, and I'm just a normal person. The divine one on this program, you'd be so confident that you might
And that's
actually
why I
start
hate
glowing.
copyright trolls.
The way you say it, I almost
Because
believe
it's just
it could
wasting
happen.
30
I was
days of my
content
life.
before to be inspired by your
I
confidence.
mean, what else were
But
you gonna
with these
spend those 30
exercises,
days on?
maybe I could be the one inspiring others, just like you did for me. You've helped a lot, Etienne.
Aw, fine one.
Playing Fire Emblem?
You're gonna make me blush.
Oh yeah,
This seems
good
like a
point.
good time for a quick jog. I'll see you later.
Wait! I think I embarrassed her into going on another run. Well, that's okay. If I follow her, I can get in a few laps around the Somniel myself.
Simp.
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 Hello, Divine One. I have something for you.
Are these crafting tools?
Yep. You said you wanted to learn crafting, and you can't practice without a set of your own.
Thank you for these.
I should be thanking you, really. I've been down on myself for a long time. You helped me shake some of that off. Your kind words about my crafting skills made me feel more confident in myself.
Good. You really are amazing,
yeah.
Lapis. I watched you make that weighted pack like it was nothing. I still have a lot to learn from you.
Okay. I could show you how to make a rake.
A rake? What would we use that for?
Harvesting taters.
Taters.
Yeah, I can make a rake that works on all kinds. Potatoes, sweet potatoes, Brodian yams.
Brodian yams?
Well, Brodia isn't the name, but they can grow everywhere. I even found a few near here. They're so sweet when you boil them. Now I want some. Let's get started on that rake.
Amazing.
Aren't yams and
Like I
sweet
said,
potatoes synonyms?
I still have a lot to learn from you, Lapis.
I want to say no. Hold on. I think they're a subsect, but I think there's a difference between them.
There might be. I don't understand agriculture. Crop rotation is too complicated for me. I live in an isekai world where we don't have those things and the protagonist to explain it to us.
If I remember correctly, it has to do with like the texture of them.
Ah, I see.
I think sweet potato is I think a yam is like firmer. And more like well, a sweet potato is like softer.
Makes sense to me.
I don't know, I don't do any of that there fancy agriculture stuff.
True. Wait, shouldn't FC know? Doesn't your sister like run a farm or something?
Can't believe
Of
FC's
course he
dead.
failed. Can't believe he's dead. Napa will never finish.
If
Trails
I
of the Sky.
win, you'd better buy something.
I am Alcrest, a prince of Brodia. Incredible. Such skill.
Wanna win next time? Have I got just the for you.
Child is a capitalist.
Yeah, she's Anna. Anna loves
I'm
money.
Lapis, a royal soldier of Brodia.
I am Diamant. Prepare yourself.
Oh yeah, this guy.
I can learn much from your
It's
strength.
amazing how many
Thanks for
units
the
we
sparring
just
match.
forgotten about.
Yeah, they really
would-
do give you a lot of units that get relegated pretty quickly.
I mean, you could always keep using them, but it's really hard to find the
I won't
slots.
let this chance go to waste.
Not even that; it's just hard to level them up so that they
Psalm's
keep
very own
pace.
prince.
You're going down.
Oh, there's another crit.
I can learn a lot from you.
Thanks for the sparring match.
Yeah, no shit, you can learn a lot from her.
Oh, they have a support. Neat.
Because oh, my power just flickered. So if I go offline, that's what happens. Anyways, as I was going to say, what was I going to say? What we were talking about before my power flickered and actually like scared me for a minute.
Something about Legato and Lapis having support. Too many units being thrown at you.
Oh
can't
yes,
keep
yes,
pace.
hard to keep pace with the levels when like even the on the map like instances what you're supposed to use for like level grinding are like the same level as your top units.
About what, Prince Figato?
So like even
No,
if
hey,
you got a
Lapis,
unit
you know I'm
that's
in
like
charge of the Sentinels,
way
yeah?
behind, there's no way
We've
it's gonna
got a
catch
real
up.
thorn in our side. A group of rogues
Unless
making
you
trouble buying
spam
oasis in
Paralog and
Solm.
try to get them
They're a
level
slippery
fully
bunch.
through the arena.
Even with our numbers, we can't
Easier
stamp them
said
out.
than done.
Have you considered making a device that will get rid of the rogues for you? You know, something that can drive them off without you having to lift a finger.
Not a bad idea. But I don't know anyone who could make something like that.
Me, of course.
You?
I'm pretty crafty. Ever since I was young, I've been able to make everything I needed. So yeah, I bet I could whip something up.
Why
Alright,
she
let's
sort
give
of
it a
sound
whirl.
like
Tell me if you need any materials.
See if you can find any trash or tree branches lying around. That ought to do it.
She seems a little high pitched for Cortana.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it
The
doesn't give
sooner
you
you get
Cortana
that
vibes at all.
The sooner those rogues will be out of your hair.
Turn her pitch down.
I'll go trawling for
I mean,
anything
you
that
turn
looks
the
useful
pitch
then.
down. It doesn't really sound like.
No, I'm just trying to solve.
Yeah,
my
man,
problems with
doesn't
a
this
big pile
guy
of
sound
trash.
like Elton John if you just like changed his voice completely?
I mean, if you made him British, maybe. This needs to be at least 100 times more British and at least 2 times more gay.
At least 2 times. Okay, 100 times more British I could get, but at least 2 times more gay.
I mean, he's already everyone in this game is technically bisexual because a leader can S rank anyone regardless of gender, so it doesn't need to be. And since being bisexual is like being half gay-ish, not exactly. It's not. But you know, at least
What?
2 times is close enough. No, bisexuality does not actually mean being exactly half gay and half straight. There's
All
already
right,
there.
let's do one more mission, and then I might call it, depending on how
Oh.
things are looking.
You were about to get got. Every time I see something small start crawling towards you, it incites fear.
I mean, what's there to be afraid of, right?
Sami.
True.
The government does want him killed on sight after all.
Where are we?
In
Gebel
the middle of
Castle.
fucking nowhere.
At least that's what it looks like.
Someplace you've been?
Yeah. It's near the border between the nations of Crimea and Gallia. Interesting that this place is where we'll have our trial.
Trial?
We were pursued here by forces from the Kingdom of Dayan. They laid siege, trapping us. Our escape was cut off. The strength of their forces was overwhelming. My father had died, and I'd taken up his role as leader of the Grail mercenaries. And this is where I met my first great trial.
That sounds rough. What did you do?
I fought to protect my sister and the Grail mercenaries.
I fought.
If you found yourself in the same situation,
I mean, I fought
what would you
basically
do?
describes
I'd like to
Ike's
think
whole
I would
life.
also fight.
Yeah.
It's fighting
I
and
don't
meat.
want
All the
anyone I
Ike,
care
Ike
about
is
to
the
be harmed.
And
Ike is
I
literally
believe
the
you would fight
guts
well.
of
So show me how
Fire
you would
Emblem.
defend those near to you.
Reminder
No
that
words now.
that
Only deeds.
battle
trial?
prowess wise, Ike is
You want
probably
me to
the
fight you?
strongest lord.
If you win
like,
this fight, our bond will become even
dude has
stronger.
literally killed
Understood.
a goddess.
I won't lose.
Ike is literally
That's the
just his
spirit.
entire life's just struggle.
Now,
It's just
let's
struggling.
begin.
The struggler.
Yes.
Being
He'll
Ike
keep-
is suffering.
I mean, as far as lords go, he's not full suffering. But
Who would you put as full suffering?
Sigurd?
Yeah. Oh, hey, this map. I know
Leaf?
this map.
Honestly, just the entire Yggdrasil lord crew. He's probably top suffering. Considering one of them freaking dies, the other two grow up complete orphans trying to take back the country, and honestly, Yggdrasil is probably the darkest set of Fire Emblem games, so yeah.
So that what makes it funny.
Also, I mean, the Three Houses kids are pretty dang suffering.
Erica! Yes.
Elgar and Dimitri, especially.
Whatever you do, don't pair Jean with Camilla. We all know where that's gonna go.
Camilla's not the Shadowcon. That's Micaiah. You think I'm joking? I'm not.
I'm at 100%.
You know what? Tell me all about it after.
I will obey.
It's less. I mean, it's basically just in Radiant Dawn. She starts off at ace support with this other character who's significantly younger than her.
All right.
She was like the older sister / mother figure of kinda.
Yes.
So and since they're automatically ace support, unless Micaiah can't die because she's one of the Lord characters.
was foretold.
Over, but he can. So basically, by default, she ends up married to a guy who's much younger than her, and thus the eternal joke about Micaiah being a groom. Otherwise,
Fantastic.
Well, sort of a weird thing where she technically ages slower or something like that. I think Micaiah has the next one. Like, it's too random or something.
Not if I can do
To be fair, a lot of jokes about character sexuality in Fire Emblem probably go further than they probably should. Or also other traits, like Soren's massive racism. He's probably not even the most racist character in this game, so it's really funny to imply that
What
Soren
Fire
will
Emblem
fall back
character
on
are
his
you? The racist. The racist. The racist.
Oh, so you're like half of the Tellius cast.
Yep.
Or Ingrid or Hilda, I guess, depending
I'll go first.
Have you ever seen some
I'm
Twitter users
sorry
get
you had
super
to see that.
butthurt about Ingrid or Hilda?
About them.
No, because I don't go on Twitter.
Unfortunately, I do, and oh boy.
Alright, you're my leader. Don't tell them what I wish for them to know.
I'd rather not talk to them, because, like, trying to explain why a character whose family is constantly guarding a border and, puts their lives on the line fighting a different country might not like that country that much. Well, that doesn't really justify the taking in war orphans and people.
My apologies.
That's not.
That totally justifies this. Don't worry about it.
The justification is that she's super hot.
Exactly.
And because she's super hot, that means it's morally gray at worst.
Now you think of the portal. Aren't shields usually supposed to guard against arrows?
Yeah, NTA just has cracks. I don't know what I mean. Or just cracked strength. Just gets like a truck.
Another
Constantly.
kill for me.
She just wins, lol.
Yeah. Just use the Armor Slayer. Kill the Armor Knight. Who would have guessed? Oh, to be fair, if half of Fire Emblem jokes were accurate, there'd be way more incest. Does Ephraim really want to bang his sister? Probably not. But are there unique weapons named after a set of mythological incestuous twins? Yes.
That they could equip?
Yeah. Also, like, here's the thing, like, they have a support together, right, you know? And you know, in the Japanese version of the support, Ephraim tries to comfort Erica by, you know, giving her a head pat, right? You know. Very anime.
Seemingly innocuous stuff.
Yes, innocuous. Do you know what the American version, or, well, not American, English version made it into?
What?
Stroking her face. Yeah! One of those things sounds way more incesty than the other.
Good try.
You know, do the English localizers have something they want to share with class?
I mean, I don't know. They also made it so in her ending card, like, Erica's title is Restoration Queen instead of Restoration Princess or Restoration Lady like it is in Japanese. And it's like that even if she gets a paired ending with Ephraim, because you know they're twin siblings, but Ephraim's the one in line to take the throne, right? Because he's the older brother. So when you put it that way, it comes off as something.
I think they'd have
It was a good try.
I mean, it's also like this. There's also like things that get a little suspicious even in the Japanese version, like dude who has a crush on Erica who's jealous of how close she is to her brother because they got a little rivalry going on, right? So he's like, I'm going to beat up your bro, I'm gonna kick your bro's butt in a fight, and that way he's gonna prove I'm more agreed with you or whatever, you know, romantically. It's like, yeah, it's like, okay, Ines, are you reading into things a little bit? Especially since you also have a sister who is into Ephraim?
Or things get complicated down the line.
I mean, you can't end Sacred Stones with them being double in-laws, yeah. Ephraim with Tana and Erica with an S, you know. Who actually gets support in the PVA Fire Emblem games.
It was a good try.
Oh well, you can only view 5. Each character can only have 5 support conversations throughout the entire game. Pick wisely, buddy. Truly, some decisions.
The Dark Souls of Fire Emblem.
I mean, that's just Thracia 776. conquest on Lunatic, or whatever person. You know what? Actually, Dark Souls is somewhat fair. Lunatic plus Awakening is not fair in any stretch of the imagination. LOL, random skills, LOL. Let's destroy the whole fort, man. You know, why not?
Scorched earth. Totally not a war.
I mean, hey, I don't think there's a war crime about just breaking buildings that aren't occupied.
Yeah, there are.
I mean, I don't know. There probably are. I was in the military.
Don't waste it on me.
Ask Catcher. He's probably the expert on this.
Wildcat dress?
I mean, it depends. There's a lot of factors that go into stuff like that.
There's a lot of factors that go into judging whether someone's going to be ethically good.
Well, yeah, because like if you're not there on a military mission, you can't break the Geneva Convention.
You say that, but if you put the red cross up somewhere, that's breaking the Geneva Convention, no matter who does it.
Allow me.
Imagine being that butthurt about a cross.
My goodness, how awful.
The Fire Emblem thing.
I mean, the Fire Emblem fan base is butthurt about a lot of things. Constantly.
The Fire Emblem fan base is butthurt incarnate.
Yeah, I mean... certainly feels like that a lot of the time. I'm not gonna lie to you, it really does.
Anytime. I won't let this go to my head.
Hence the entire Three Houses fam constantly arguing over whose war criminal did nothing wrong.
Well, I don't think they have a Geneva Convention, so there's no such thing as war criminality then.
You know, see, that's the reasonable thing. That you know, anything goes when there's no specific rules in their universe saying it's especially heinous. You know.
That's the reason no one in this fan base is getting laid.
You're dead.
Winning!
Probably for the best.
Making a sacrifice for the greater good.
Honestly.
Why would I put a bull barrel on a plasma rifle?
Why wouldn't you? Now Louie's gonna fight this entire army by himself.
Yeah.
It's not like he's not capable.
My turn
of
now.
So long as Louis doesn't fuck it up, he'll be fine.
I don't think they can even damage him.
That was eye-opening.
Yeah. Louis' defense is so high, especially with Hector backing him up, that he's basically invincible at today. When there's no magic, you just mess with him.
Was that too much?
Here we go.
That was a good session.
Local man is friggin' invincible. Oh, I can't fly over that. Interesting.
Nope, not allowed.
Was that sufficient?
Ike has left the man cave. I repeat, Ike has left the man cave.
Hey, I'm back. That was weird. Oh, hey, Ike's moving.
Yeah.
Smashed through walls from the looks of it.
Look at him go.
Poor Ike.
You're done for.
Allow me. I've got muscle to spare. I'll have to up my weights.
That's one health bar off the Ike.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Louis.
Getting ready to raise hell. You just dead ass says you know you.
That's on me.
That was almost scary when I saw Rat pop up.
Watch out!
I feel like those reinforcements would have been a lot scarier if they came in earlier. You know, not when you're basically done.
If I may. Well done.
You didn't even need to use Bolton. Technically. Though it is hilarious that Bolton can trigger Phantom from that far away.
Don't waste my time.
Want to see me use bolting on Ike? Want to see me do it again?
Allow me.
I only dodged that time. Good job, Ike.
You're still gonna get pummeled though.
I mean, yeah.
Allow me.
Not done yet.
It was a good fight.
He fights for his friends.
And to no one's surprise, Louis MVP.
To be fair, it's been a bit since Lou's been MVP.
Great work. You overcame the trial well.
Thank you, Ike.
You should know that going forward, the fighting's gonna get more intense. It's important to remember that you're a leader, and you must not give in to the pressure. In this war, there can be no retreat.
You're right. If we run away, the world will be covered in darkness. But I worry that fighting this hard may be too much for everyone. Or too much for me.
There are people who need your help. Don't worry. You're more than capable. And when it seems your spirit might break, it's the bonds you forge that will win the day.
I'll hold your words in my heart.
Don't worry. If it looks like you've forgotten it, I'll be there to remind you.
You'll be by
Good
my
guy,
side?
Ike.
Always?
Always.
Thank you, Ike. I'm glad to know you're here with me.
Ike's a good dude.
At least one time out of 10, being dragged through the shit will make a good person out of someone.
It has to work eventually, right? Right?
Please say yes.
A lot of spices around here. But no beans. Unless...
I'm beanless.
Beanless behavior, TBH.
No beans, not pog.
Lack of beans is incredibly not poggers.
You've got no beans and no salsa.
No! Oh wait, Super Bowl Sunday was yesterday, so we're not in the desperate need of salsa at the moment.
Man, what a garbage last 2 minutes of that game, by the way.
I didn't watch it.
Apparently everything fell apart because the Eagles got a penalty on them or something.
Yeah, they got called for a hold, which wasn't even like a hold at all. Like even the commentators were like, "Yeah, it's probably not a very good call. That's not a very good penalty call." At this late in the game, last 2 minutes, just let them play it out, basically.
Let the lads play, ref.
Yeah, basically. And yeah, like watching the replay, the penalty for the hold wasn't even like.
Never made a good call.
Yeah, like the holding wasn't even like a hold properly. Like the man, like it was so bad. And then of course like so they get the yard advantage, so they get to bring it up basically 10 yards from the touchdown, and 2 minutes left in play. And it's in their possession, and they're up by like 2 points or whatever. And so they just basically take the knee for like 2 minutes straight, run the clock, and then call timeouts. That's it.
I think I remember when they finally got the.
Or sorry. Last 2 minutes it was tied. And it was possession 10 minutes from play, and because of how it's done, so like they took the they hiked it, and then they took the knee, so the quarterback held on to it till the moment he was about to get tackled, and then so he just like took the knee to end the play. But because it was in his possession, the clock keeps running, right? So they get to run the clock for another 30-some seconds before they have to hike before they get a penalty. So then, because it's second down, after he takes the knee, it's second down. It's now 1:30 on the clock. They get to run it down to a minute. They hike it. He takes the knee again. Run it down another 30 seconds. So it's now 30 seconds left on the clock. Run a play 10 minutes from the end zone. and so they just get the final. They get the final. I think they go for a goal kick. I'm pretty sure. So they kick it for the point. So it's 1 point to win the game. Turn over with 10 seconds left for the return kick, and that's your game. It's so fucking garbage, man.
Imagine how people in Philadelphia must feel.
Who cares? And besides,
you care because the Eagles fans have a history of rioting.
Besides,
You
we'll
can
get
call me
exactly
Lady
how
Anna.
they feel when the police report everything.
Oh hey, she used the Heroes Act that belongs to that Anna.
Your game.
That's
I
cute.
think I've grown up a little.
I think that's the first bad level on Jean in a long time.
I think he might be approaching level caps, in all honesty. Or like stat caps. Oh wait, actually I think someone did cap. Scroll back up. Look at that
Ivy,
list again.
Crown Princess of Illusia.
I am Pandrea, a royal soldier of Sol. Unforgivable! Forgive me.
Aren't you a
My
priest?
performance was sinful.
Lucky, I suppose.
Yeah, Bolganon is rough.
Who do you think hit stat cap? Hold on.
I don't know, I just saw someone with a green number when you were going through the list. Oh, looks like Panette capped Dex. I think that's what the green number means. I was thinking, oh wait, someone else I think had a green number too. No wait, maybe I was reading it wrong. It was going by really fast. Blue and green are confusing. Man, I remember that character. Remember that one too. I guess it makes sense. Berserker's dex caps are so low. You know, LOL axe classes. Gotta balance them somehow.
If I win, you'd better buy something.
Do you think me a worthy opponent? Well fought.
Wanna win next time?
Oh, come on, Ivy.
Have I got just the thing
I
for
mean,
you?
Anna's just good.
Yep. And it just wins.
She just wins. Just put her in magic class and she just wins.
Alright, I got some master seals. I can level up some people. Which might make them a little bit more viable if I want to try to do some in-field training later.
I guess so. If anyone's level 10 or higher, anyway. Also already promoted. Man, come to think of it, they throw promoted Eunice's boss fights at you pretty quickly, because, like, you fight Rosemary and Rosado for the first time, like, chapter 7?
Yeah.
I mean, they're not the main boss, but still.
Close enough.
I'm really tempted to make her a sword master.
I mean, Gold Mary can do a lot of things, I'm sure. A lot of people like to emphasize her defense more than her offense, because that naturally high defenses. I think he's already promoted. Oh, Alfred's not promoted, I don't think. It's nice because you can see their promoted outfits in cutscenes. Oh, swords and axes. What a nice combo. He gets soul, so he's basically what hero classes used to be.
There you go. Got some extra promos on there. Got some promos.
I mean, it's not like anyone's gonna join you who's not already promoted at this point.
Yeah. Trying to think of who would benefit from the move +1.
Well, probably someone you're going to keep around.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Yunaka, I cannot help but wonder about your past. I understand wanting to preserve some secrecy, but please, tell me a little about it, won't you?
Okay. My parents abandoned me when I was small. After that, growing up was anything but easy. I don't like thinking about it, and I like talking about it even less.
I am so sorry. I know well the pain of being neglected by one's parents.
You too? Really?
Alas, yes. My father was a hopeless drunk. My mother was always out partying. Who knew that we hailed from such similar backgrounds?
I wouldn't have guessed, but it's reassuring in a way. Maybe I feel a little less alone. Bandits, incoming on our position. I count 9, no, 10.
Thought they could get the jump on us, eh? We'll show them. Listen up, pinheads! If I was you, I'd think twice about messing with me and her. One more step, and we'll turn your intestines into outtestines! Got it?
We're not here to kill anyone.
Based.
But if you're here to be killed, well, my hands are tied.
Well, they seem to be getting along just fine.
All right.
Through a mutual love of violence.
I mean, I don't think it's love violence as much as it is, like, violence of necessity, in that case. Oh no.
I'd rather eat than cook, but I'll do my best. So if I put this here, what a picturesque dish. It came out so...
Hey!
Nearly as good as I would do.
It tastes better.
Speed plus 3, Jesus. I think that's it.
Time to get my A rank with Boucheron.
I feel
He
just
deserves
terrible about the other day, Divine One. I hope my poor sense of direction didn't stress you out even more.
I wouldn't worry too much. We got home safely, and the whole thing was even kind of fun.
Phew. That does make me feel better.
So, how else do you relieve stress?
I do enjoy a good book. Diving into a whole other world helps me forget about ours. I highly recommend this. It's a classic from my homeland called Love in Bloom.
It's very damp and wrinkled.
Oh, sorry about that. It's from Tears.
Excuse me?
It doesn't take much to get the waterworks going for me.
Yo,
That's why I get misty just looking at the cover for this one.
That's all it takes?
Don't be fooled. Reading really is very relaxing. And this is one of my favorites.
All right then.
Poor guy.
Let's see here.
Wait, I'm gonna need a moment after seeing the table of contents.
Is this for real?
I'm sorry, Divine One. This can't be very relaxing. I'll leave you alone with the book.
Are you sure? I really don't mind. Besides, I think people would start to worry if they saw you walking around in tears.
Boucheron is too good for this sinful art.
Wait till we get to the introductory paragraph.
At this rate, we'll finish the war before the first chapter.
Boucheron Gaming.
Boucheron Gaming, dude.
Was the meal to your satisfaction, Divine One?
Oh, yes. It was delicious. Thanks so much.
Could you look me in the eyes, please?
Where do you think she's looking?
Perfect. Keep on looking right at me. You have such an intense gaze. Tell me what you're feeling in this moment.
Nothing much, really.
Is she
You
coming
stirred
on to
your
us?
heart so little. Let me ask you again. I'll whisper in your ear this time. Has your lunch with me today brought you any feelings of contentment?
Oh, very much so.
I knew it. Oh, I'm so glad. Tell me more about these feelings.
Well, I'm so content I couldn't eat another bite. I'd be really curious to learn your recipe.
This man is the densest
Not
human
exactly
being
what I had
alive.
in mind.
This guy is
But
a
if
real.
that's really
This
what
is
you
what
want,
real
I'll
Chads
teach
are
you.
like.
Do you really think that will sway a woman like that?
I think she's pretty swayed. She just, Oh no! Boucheron, get away!
Hello, Boucheron. I hope you don't mind that I made lunch for you.
Oh, really? Oh, just for me, huh?
Just for you. The main course is chicken on skewers with roasted vegetables. The sides include a small omelet, some lightly toasted bread, and fresh fruit for a treat.
This is incredible. Not only does it smell great, the presentation is practically professional.
I'm sorry if it looks too perfect. Disturbing it must feel like upsetting the world's balance. But I hope you can find the courage. I made it especially for you, after all.
Don't worry, I'm about to dig in right now.
Does she always sound like she's coming on to somebody?
Yes.
Feels like?
It tastes as good as it smells. This might be one of the most delicious meals I've ever had.
I'm sorry, but is that really all you have to say?
Come again?
It seems like
She
I
really
deserve
wants
a
the
bit
ego
more praise
stroking,
than
doesn't
that.
she?
And could you speak up, please?
You want more compliments? What else is there to say?
What else is there to say? I'm sorry, but I don't know how to answer such a dim-witted question.
This got spicy all of a sudden.
There are infinite
Poor
ways to
Boucheron.
compliment perfection. You barely gave me one. Surely you can think of at least a few more.
You know, Gold Mary?
Is
starting
Boucheron
to
the
get
most
the
bullied
idea that
character
you're
in
a
this
little
game?
bit demanding.
Boucheron is the main character of this game.
Boucheron is Boucheron.
Boucheron is the main character of our hearts.
Yeah. He is the main character of the soul.
Time to play some gotcha. And then I
Oh
think,
boy. Time to roll.
Time to roll. Yeah.
Oh yeah, want to hear something painful?
Sure.
So, as of this year, we're as far away from the release of 1985, the song originally by SR-71 and covered by Bowling for Soup, as the song was from the year 1985 when it released.
Why do you gotta hurt me this way? I wish I knew which rings, when they hit S tier, granted skills versus just like complete RNG.
Oh, I got that on another chat. I can tell you. Which character's list do you want me to say first? I can.
Hold on. Let me just meld these two together real quick.
I mean, you got most of the best ones. Like, you have Claude's, you have...
Does Lynn's have any that grant skills?
Yes, Lynn's are... Elliewood, which gives drawback, as well as Strength +1, Dex +1, Luck +2. And drawback is used to move one space away from adjacent ally and pull that ally along. And Nino, who gives... +1 magic, +2 speed, +1 res, and Giga Excalibur. If unit initiates combat with Excalibur, deals 20%, +20% damage. So.
What about Ike?
Ike's is Soren and Mia. Soren is +1 magic, +2 dex, +1 res, and his skill is Wind Adept. If unit initiates combat with Wind equipped, unit may attack twice. Trigger percent equals dex, excludes L and Excalibur, and Mia is +1 dex, +2 speed, +1 luck, and her skill is Shove. Used to push an adjacent ally with less build 1 space away, so, yeah. Byleth is the only one who has 3, because each of the House Lords have an S-rank skill. Battle Guards is Flickering Flower. If unit initiates combat, freeze foe, trigger percent equals total damage dealt. +2 HP, +2 strength, +1 defense. And then, you already know what Claws does, because it's on XP at the moment. Dimitri's is +2 HP, +2 strength, +1 dex, and his skill is Paraceline. Used to make an attack against an adjacent foe, then move 1 space away from the foe after combat. So, there's definitely a questionable amount of balance in play here.
So, an armor smith workbench.
All right.
I know like half these workbenches don't even do anything, but they're nice to have, even as just, set pieces.
Sometimes you just need to go for style points.
Exactly.
Grab these items, and then I think I will call it there for tonight, because it's been just a hair over 3 hours. Again. Yep.
Here's a paint mixing station. A workbench that is actually usable.
I mean, a lot of the skills aren't especially amazing, to be honest with you. Aside from, like, Olwind and Claude, which are God tier, a lot of them are comparatively underwhelming. No, those are like the 2 best ones.
Right. We know what we must do.
I mean, Cetus is good if you are a tank, because it's sympathetic, which if foe initiates combat and units HP is 50% or less, unit takes 5 less damage. That one's solid. That's one of Marf's. Navarre is the other one on the S-rank skill, and it's Deadly Blade if unit initiates combat with a sword, grants crit +10 during combat, which is probably overkill if you're running like a forged Killing Edge, but you know.
Never know.
Deirdre is Renewal. Unit recovers 5 HP each turn. Good for slapping on your key adapt in the early game, so they just heal and get Chain Guard again. I know I reset to roll for that one multiple times. Selith is Battle-wise, grant a stacking crit +1 each time unit initiates combat and defeats a foe. Bonus lasts for the rest of the battle. Max +10. I think I also have that one too.
That's all right. I'm gonna hop off here now.
Yeah.
All right.
Later, guys.
Good. Y'all have
Later.
fun.
It's been fun.
Yep.